Hey guys, welcome back. Jeff from our Yu-Gi-Oh channel, St. John's here, NL. With an update on my Mecha Phantom Beast deck profile. Took it locals a couple times. Top 4, not really crazy good, but I'm really impressed with what the deck can do when it does go off. And since the addition of a new card from Prio, the deck has been insanely good. Alright, so I will show you what I got going here. Start off, we have 3 Mecha Phantom Beast Tether Wolf. So basically when he's normal summon you get a token, pretty basic, and he can't be destroyed by battle or card effects when there's tokens on the field. And during damage step I can tribute a token and he can go up to 25, so that's during your player's turn. Mega Phantom Beast Mega Raptor. He is the searcher of the deck. He's insanely good. Same thing, he can't be destroyed by battle or card effects if there's tokens on the field. You contribute a token to rota out a mecha from your deck to hand, any level, so there's no restriction there. And when a token is special to the field, no matter how it is, he specials a mecha token as well. So if he's on the field and you normal Tether Wolf generates token, and then Mecha Phantom Beast Mega Raptor generates token. And then from there they gain levels based on the token, so every Mega Raptor token, or every Mecha token, is level 3. So 1 token on field, they're 7s, for 2 tokens, they're 10s. So you can see where those kind of plays can go. And the new card of the deck, which makes the deck 100 times better, is Mecha Phantom Beast O-Lion. So basically what this guy does is, when he's sent from the field to the grave, or just from anywhere to the graveyard, he generates tokens. So I can Foolish Bury him, I can use him for a synchro. He doesn't miss timing, so no matter how he works, it's just like Dandelion. So if I use him for a synchro for, say, Black Rose will come out, he uses effect to blow up the field, and then a token generates. So it's great like that. His other main effect, which makes the deck so much better, is basically banish him from the graveyard, and what you can do then is normal summon an additional mecha from your hand. So you can see how it works with Mega Raptor, and Tether Wolf can really come into play with the token generation with him on the field. And if Mega Raptor's on the field and I Foolish this guy, he'll get a token, and then Mega Raptor get a token again. So then you can search. It works really well. I'm running 2 Hamstrats, who is, it's a shame he's level 3, but he does a lot of synergy for the deck. Basically what he does is when he's flipped face up, he'll generate 2 tokens right off the bat. So that's great there. And once per turn you can tribute a token to special any mecha from the graveyard. So that can include Line to go back to the synchro plays. That can include Mega Raptor to go searching. It can even include Dracosack. So he's only level 3. So when he gets flipped face up, he'll gain levels. So he'll go level 9, which is not too bad. But if he's level 6 with 1 token and Line's on the field, you can go for a synchro level 8. So that's not bad either. My 1-0s, I have 1 Heliard. He's not bad. What he does is if a token's contributed on the field while he's face up, he'll generate another token. And also you contribute 1 token to special a mecha from your hand, which both effects are, subpar, but he is a 1800 beater wind, plus he gains levels, so he's a good mecha. Black Falcon's a new card I put in recently, because when he declares an attack, he can generate token upon attack declaration. So if I swing into something big that he'll die from, he'll get the token first, and because the token gets generated on attack declaration, he won't get destroyed by the battle. I'll just take the damage. So it helps with token generation there and keep monsters on the field. And his other quick effect, which I only recently started using a lot once I realized how it worked, is once per turn during your player's turn, you can tribute a token to switch the battle position of a monster. So if a monster attacks this guy, which is going to get over him, you can trigger his effect, put that monster in defense. I think it'll work really well against like Boojin matchups and stuff where they rely on their monsters being to attack position. Coltwing, who's another level 4, gains levels. Nice thing about this guy is when he's special summon and you already control a mecha on the field, he'll gain 2 tokens. So you can token the hell out of this deck really fast. Also, for a magic card or a spell card, I'll show you shortly how it's an easy way to get him out. 2 Mathematicians. I took this from a deck profile I saw online. And what this guy can do is when he's normal summon, you send a card or a level 4 or lower monster from your deck to grave. So chances are you'll send a line, generate a token. When he's destroyed by battle, he will give you a draw, so you can draw a card off that. So you can crash him, or you can just wait out your opponent and see if they'll attack into him. Plays a free plus there. And by sending a line, you can get a line engraved with a token. You can banish a line to make another play with more monsters. So he's coming real handy dandy. One Tempest, Dragon Ruler, Storms. Basically he's a wind dragon, level 7, so he works really well with the winds in the grave. Have contemplated not using him anymore, but he has come in handy a lot when I'm late game drawn into him. One Unknown Synchron, so this is a machine tuner. He's dark, so he's different from everyone else pretty much. Mathematician being Earth. But he's dark, but his effect is he has a Cyber Dragon effect, so if your opponent controls monsters and you don't, you can special them from the hand. You can only use that once per duel, so only run the one. The nice thing about this guy is you can use him to go into Bilzy, the Dark Lord. I believe that's what it's called. This guy here. Basically what you do is special him, normal summon Tetherwolf. Tetherwolf becomes 7 and a token comes, so you can tribute or synchro him and Tetherwolf to make BLZ, or whatever everyone calls him, of the dragon, diabolic dragons. And obviously he's a great card, and he works really well with Scrap Dragon. To target himself another card, he doesn't get destroyed. So that's for the monsters. I'll put those to the side. Spell lineup, we got Dark Hole, pretty generic, 2 MSTs for the back rows, 2 Scapegoats because token generation is amazing in this deck, so I cut that down to 2, but it still works really well. If they attack into your mecha that's by itself, you can chain this so it won't die, and then you got tokens for days. 1 Soul Charge because it's a great card. I don't see it lasting very long, but to put more synchros and put a few Draco Sacks on the board is great. 1 Foolish Burial, 4 Lion, 1 Magic Planter to I have a lot of continuous traps, I believe 9, so I might, sometimes I run 2, sometimes I run 1, but 1, it's never dead with the trap lineup I have. And 1 Transmodify, so basically what this can do is let's see here, it can turn Hamstrat into any of the Mecha 4s, which really works well with Colt Wing, so you'll get 2 tokens off that. And you can turn him into Hamstrat, so you can normal him and then turn him into Hamstrat, so he'll go to the graveyard, get a token, and Hamstrat's effect can summon, tribute a token to special summon a monster, so it's really good combo plays with those guys. Transmodify is a great card. Onto the traps. Treacherous Tribute, Deep Prison, Bottomless Trap Hole, Mirror Force, 3 Phoenix Chains for the continuous trap lineup, 3 Aerial Recharge, which works really good with the monsters because the same way as Scapegoat, they attack into a mecha with no monsters on the field. You can activate this, get a token. The only downside is during every end phase you have to tribute a token, but you can use it during your player's turn, so it kind of works out really well. And another card I got from watching some videos online is the Spiritual Wind Art for Wind. Basically what this does is you tribute a wind monster, and then you can return 1 card in the field to the bottom of the deck. So it's great. It's kind of like in Compulse, except it'll go back to the deck, which is great, or Phoenix Wind Blast. But what's nice about this is that all my tokens that come out from mechas are wind, so you can tribute any of those. Pretty easy cost for a great card effect. And that's for the traps. Onto the synchros. Well, I'll show you tokens. I have my Scapegoat tokens, 4 of those. 4 Mecha Fan of these tokens. They're Japanese, but they do the trick because they are wind, they show the level, and you don't get folded up when playing. Cataster, easy level 5. Machine as well. Powered Insectron, he came in real handy during the locals. My opponent had out 6 Samurai Shien. Made him so I can attack into Shien, he won't die, Shien dies. And his, obviously Shien can't negate the summon of this monster. Black Rose Dragon for the destructions. 1 Scapegoat, Escape Dragon, haha, Scrap Dragon. Because he works really well for lots of token generation. You pop token, pop card. He works really well with this guy. You can pop him. Also, any of the mechas really, because you can pop the mechas. They won't get destroyed as long as there's tokens on the field, so it's a free destruction. That's it for the synchros. So we got XYZs. Number 101 because it's 101. I run them in every deck I can that has 4s. Ragnar Zero, same reason. Lightning Shori, which is a really good card. Takes 2 wins, so all my monsters level 4 in this deck are win pretty much. So that works out really well. Onto the 7s, I have Master of Blades. Don't really go into this guy very often, but he's really good for not being targeted if you know what your opponent's playing. Big guy because you can steal monsters for days, that's always good times. And my triple Mecha Fan Beast Draco Sack. Don't really need 3, but I happen to have 3, so why not? Great card. Pretty much go into it every turn if I can. And because they're all Mecha Fan Beast monsters, he's obviously meant for this deck, so he works really well with everything. Synergize a lot with the guys anyway. One Phantom Fortress, not a mecha card, but mecha guys in the pictures. He's a rank 9, rarely go into him, but if I flip summon a Hamstrat, he'll get 2 tokens, he'll become level 9, and then I can normal a Hamstrat, so they're both level 9. He's 2900 win. If he had the effect of mechas that he couldn't be destroyed by tokens, he'd probably be one of the best cards ever. But he's still not bad. He kind of works like Trishula. Once per turn, you can bash a card in the field, in the grave, or opponent's hand. You can only activate once per turn. So it's not that bad at all. Don't go into him very often, but he's always there. Situational. And this guy I go into quite often is Gustav Max. He's really good for game. You can do it first turn, depending on the card you hand. So I mean, first turn, 3000 defensor with 2000 damage inflicted to your opponent. That's pretty good. He's hard to get over. I really don't make him if I don't have to. If my opponent has a lot of back row, because chances are he'll get destroyed pretty fast. So I'll try to work around the tokens to make these guys more often, because he can't be destroyed. Targeting effects do happen, but I mean still they're far and few between as destruction and targeting effects for Gustav. That is the deck. Update on it. Loving these guys. Looking forward to playing more of them. A few more tech choices I might make. I might play the Starship or Starhawk, the new XYZ, but if I got a chance for a 7, chances are these are the guys that are being made. So anyway guys, hope you enjoyed the deck profile, and stay tuned for more. Peace.